Y'all niggas got me hot.
Is we live? Yes, you are now tuned into the Rare Podcast. This is your host with the most, NK, aka NK Flows, aka the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. You done know the thing. And of course, I'm always joined by my lovely panel of co-hosts. Please, people, introduce yourself. Let's start with the ladies first today.
My name's Shona.
Okay, man, them.
Obviously, it's your boy Cons, new to the thing, so wagwan peeps.
Hello, my name is Jason.
Oh, what kind of subdued intro is that? Where's the Jigson? Where's the fucking thing? How's everyone's week been today? This week?
It's been good still, can't lie.
You see the antics happen, I think it was on a Monday on Twitter.
On a Monday.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Twitter antics, listen.
Too much.
All I'm saying is, people, why are you exposing your business on Twitter?
Or was it that Christian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That brother, I'm not gonna say
He's
his name.
stupid. Why'd you put your penis up on
He wanted to
the
show the
timeline?
people.
What, just to prove a point? He's
He
silly.
wanted to show the people them like, listen, whatever she said about my thing.
But why did he even bring it up in the first place?
Fam,
I don't know. Clout. I don't know.
fam, personally, if that was my boy that did that, I would have to shame him still. I can't even lie to you.
You shamed. You deleted. You did. I saw you deleted half of the tweets you tweeted.
Yeah, but everybody has screenshots.
You know, like...
UKTLT, you know. Literally, I went to a motive. I think it was on a Monday. I saw she on that same motive. But yeah, I went to a motive on Monday. I came back to the yard because I already saw the GC going mad, the rare GC going mad. I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on Twitter. All I'm seeing is all I'm seeing is about money. And some Chinese woman holding money. Next minute it escalates to a penis pic on the thing. I'm saying the whole thing is just a fuckery right now. So moral of this story, listen. Keep your business off Twitter and keep your genitals off Twitter, you get me? But that's not what we came here to discuss. What we came here to discuss, last week was a very busy week. Michael Jackson was in the news for allegations. His documentary, Escaping Neverland came out.
Of course, leaving Neverland.
Yes, leaving.
I swear it's Escaping.
Leaving.
See, correction. Fact checkers, facts and energy, you get me? Leaving Neverland came out. I tried to watch this shit. Let me not lie. I tried to. But my Michael Jackson bias was too high. Who here's watched it?
I haven't watched
No, I
it.
watched it, yeah.
But I've seen interviews and people talking about
Yeah.
it.
No, I've seen clips. I saw one clip, yeah. It was about one of the guys. Forgive me, I'm getting his name wrong in it. Because if this is actually true, this is a fuckery. But, I have my doubts about the documentary. But we'll get to that. So, my man was telling stories about, like Michael Jackson used to make me check my underwear after I'd see him. Because, there'd be, blood after, that.
Blood?
You know when you... I'm not going to get into graphic detail, but when certain things engage with each other, a fluid known as blood may... Fam.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just like,
We get
listen, the audience need to know this.
They're all grown.
They all know.
Bro,
We get it.
But anyway, listen. There was very graphic allegations made. And obviously, within that same week, we had R. Kelly's interview with, I think, Gayle King.
That was stupid.
And the question of today is could you lot still listen to these man's music? And would you judge people for still listening to their man's music?
Personally, I'll listen to Michael Jackson's music, but definitely not R. Kelly's music.
Why though? But if Michael Jackson did all this shit,
And people have come out and said he did it then.
only two though.
Only two people.
Only two.
But I don't believe them because one of them said when he was 23, he tested testimony and that.
Yeah, he was a key witness to the 2005
Michael
investigation.
Jackson didn't do anything.
Yeah, he was a key witness to that 2005 court case, which Michael Jackson was acquitted of. But at the same time, R. Kelly was also acquitted. So
My guy is 23 years old and he said he didn't do it. So why should we believe him now? Change his mind.
because he's got stories, isn't it?
No, but somebody also said on Twitter, some guy said that when he asked the guy back in 2009, he said, would you ever come out and say this for money? The guy said no, because it didn't happen. But then now, now he has come and said it. So everybody's like, so the guy
Facts
said,
and
why?
energy. You see,
That's what I found mad as well. Like, if you knew this shit happened, just say it then, innit? Why you gotta say it now when the man is dead, innit?
because apparently my man, from what I've seen from different accounts and different interviews, my man was like, obviously, he used to be friends with, he used to have some sort of relationship with Paris, innit? Michael Jackson's daughter, innit? And then he was saying something to the effect of, I didn't want to take Paris's father away from her. Listen, if the man, listen, I don't care. God forbid this happens to me. God forbid, because it will never happen. I'll shank someone. But if a man try and molest me like that, you think I'm protecting them from their daughter? Listen, I don't care if I'm friends with your daughter. Listen, your father is going to jail. He's going to jail, prison. Listen, you can't condone them type of behaviours there. But I believe there's a lot of holes in the Michael Jackson case. For example, I researched FBI were investigating Michael Jackson for 10 years. 10 years before his death. And didn't find conclusive evidence. Do you know what the success for FBI investigations are? 80%. You're telling me, and I know the FBI have an incentive to arrest Michael Jackson. There's an incentive, because if FBI arrests a high-profile person like Michael Jackson, it sends a message to people that anyone can get got. So they would want to arrest him, and the fact that they investigated him for 10 years and found inconclusive evidence, I'm sorry, listen, to me, things are a bit shaky now. Was Michael Jackson a weird man? Absolutely. Listen, big man, I don't care. I don't care who you are, fam. You're not sleeping with. You shouldn't be sleeping with like kids, fam. I don't care. I don't care if you didn't touch them. You should not be sleeping in the same bed as kids that are not your own or share a direct bloodline direction to you.
But what do you call it? The parents who allowed this stuff to happen.
Yeah.
Like, why did they? They gave permission for Michael Jackson to have sleepovers with these children.
Yeah.
But now their children are saying stuff. So we can blame the parents.
Guaranteed.
Of course.
Because what stupidness is that? Would you allow your child who's like 5 years old or 6 years old to go and sleep? Go to a grown man who's 44 years old
A stranger's yard as well.
for a slumber party. What 44-year-old is having a slumber party with children?
Listen, Michael Jackson, we love him. Great music. He's clearly tapped. He clearly has something wrong with him, because I think we watched a lot of Michael Jackson documentaries. Joe Jackson deprived this guy of a child.
He did.
We always have to say
No. It's different.
There's something wrong.
No. Michael is there's something wrong with Michael. Do you know what he used to do?
Okay, he said that he is like a kid in trapped.
Do you know what he used to do?
Never had a childhood. That's why.
Yeah. Do you know what he used to do? Yeah.
Man.
Do you know what he used to do? When he used to go shopping, yeah, because he was so famous, he can't go shopping like a normal person. I see when I want to go Audi, I'll bop to Audi. You know, someone says, you're the man at Audi, 2 seats to be sour. Done. Listen, one person may recognise me. Michael Jackson, everyone's recognised him. So what they used to book out the whole shop. They used to hire, sometimes they used to hire actors to act in the shop as regular. That is not normal behaviour. He's never had, no. It's not a thing, yeah, where most celebrities, yeah, they have a childhood at least, and then they become celebrities.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Michael Jackson, from the time he could utter a vocal note, he was on TV doing Jackson 5 and all of them lot. T.O. and all the older bro, they had more childhood than him.
And
He's never had one.
A lot of people, like who had like a childhood, like a famous childhood upbringing, all that stuff. Yeah, they all messed up. Well, not all. Most of them are messed up.
Guaranteed. But he's the worst, because this is Michael. This man listen. This man was singing "I'll Be There" at what age? Singing the Ben theme song, singing all them Jackson 5 anthems that still get played today. This is Michael. Like, he's not no Mickey Mouse celebrity. So, like, for him, I feel like because he was deprived of a childhood, you know, his brain is not, it's not correct.
Well, that doesn't really justify what he's doing.
Well, but I don't think he's done. Okay.
But let's say if he has done it.
Oh no,
we
electric
can't keep saying because of his childhood.
No. We're not justifying. I'm not justifying the actions. His childhood is an explanation why they happen. No, it's not excusing that they happen. It's just an explanation. Okay,
his childhood is a part of the explanation why it happened. But he's a grown man.
No,
but he wasn't really taught really how to really be a man, because he was.
But at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, this is common sense. You're a grown person. You know that just looks weird.
No, of course. But that's what I'm saying. Common sense to who though? Common sense to somebody with mental sense. Yeah, Michael Jackson clearly. He wasn't the sharpest, he wasn't the sharpest knife in the toolbox.
To be making music.
Huh? That's all he knows. When your dad is beating you and telling you, you gonna make music, boy. You gonna make music, boy.
Exactly.
You're gonna be a star, boy. You're not gonna sleep, you're not gonna eat until you make this hit. Yeah, that's all he knows.
Sounds like a slave.
Yeah,
Remember? He was. Joe Jackson was a slave, but them Jacksons were slaves, fam. They was no. Whoa.
Hey, he's
I don't care.
Bro, he's dead.
Oh, is he?
Hey, what should you say?
is dead.
What should you say?
He's dead.
Oh,
When
my
did he
good-
die?
Alright, please. Alright, we're gonna.
Hey, listen.
cut that one.
No, why not? Listen.
Wait, Joe Jackson is dead.
Yeah.
See this. Okay, my bad. Hey, Joe
You
Jackson.
disrespectful guy. Oh my gosh.
Hey, listen. I don't listen.
not condone
Man
this.
didn't know that Joe Jackson was dead, but it still applies. The same energy still applies. You abuse those kids, fam.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
You abuse those kids. Nah, the energy,
but
the energy don't change.
let's come back to the Michael Jackson situation.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, even though I didn't really listen to him like that, I don't believe this.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Because then people had a chance to speak their truth years ago.
Yeah.
That's what
At a big age and say that he did this, but now they want to come out and start talking and say, it's not for the money, it's not for the money. But someone already asked you years ago, would you actually do this for the money? And they said, no, I won't, because it never happened.
Yeah.
But now they want to start saying this.
True.
I'm not gonna lie, that documentary just looked like a big movie to me.
Yeah.
I look like no, the thing
Like
is,
the whole
It's clout.
like panning
They're
through the
Clout.
his house, everything.
They're looking for money and clout.
And it's HBO, well.
And what
HBO,
pisses me off about the situation as well is that the man can't even speak for himself. He can't even
Because he's dead.
He's dead.
That's
Like,
one thing.
That's what really
annoying.
pissed me off about it. Like,
to play
But what
devil.
about what's his name? The one from Home Alone. Why did they
Macaulay
interview him?
Culkin.
Yeah, his best friend.
Yeah.
No,
Why
but
should interview him?
They did. I think
they
they
did.
did.
What did he say?
He defended
defended
him.
Exactly. So I don't believe this.
Yeah. Listen, Macaulay Culkin always been a real G, fam. You get me? But
Remember, he was on drugs. but-
Yeah. You think now again?
So like, we can't.
he's
really-
sober now, though.
Yeah, but I saw about.
He's sober
Do
now.
you know
though.
what do you call it? Brenda's song from Zack and Cody's dating him. Yeah, London.
Only you would know this information. Only you.
I don't even keep up to date with celebrities.
Well,
Yeah, that's an odd combo.
Okay, boom. The thing is, what I'm asking you, with the release of the documentary like this, what are they trying to accomplish with this? Are they trying to tarnish my man's legacy? Are they trying to stop us from listening to his music?
I think
like,
they're trying to tarnish his legacy,
Yeah,
but
they
they've
are.
already stopped
Legacy,
on
yeah.
people. Like different radio stations have stopped playing his music. The Simpsons has cut off some show.
Oprah sided him. Oprah sided the thing. She was like, she gave an interview. She's like, the Michael I knew is not the Michael that was really. No, I love you, Oprah, but please allow the sideman thing. Like
Exactly.
look, the thing is, yeah, with a documentary like this, the reason why the R. Kelly documentary holds more weight to me. How many? I think there was like over 50
There was
different
a
people.
There was a
lot.
When they showed all their faces in the intro, I was
Fam.
like, yeah, this is serious.
Listen, when this is an argumentative tactic, yeah. Listen, when you are arguing a point, when you're trying to prove something, the burden of proof is on you. If I say 2 + 2 is 7, it's on me to prove that it's 7. The way you prove that somebody did something is you gather a bunch of different evidence, release it with different people. So with the R. Kelly, when you had people on his tour, you had people in his management camp, you had so many, you had the fab, you had so many different
Even wait,
witnesses.
hold on. You know what's one
Yeah,
thing
I
that's
think
so mad about the whole thing is that when people started saying, "Oh no, he didn't do it," but then what his brother said
Yes.
is a preference.
Yeah, that sounds creepy.
No. Even you see in the interview, yeah, we're gonna get to that later. But you see in the interview, yeah, he do that woman, Girl King, innit? The girl, she was an amazing interview. I loved her.
Yeah.
Do you know what she said? She was like, "Oh, are you an older man that likes younger women?" He's like,
I'm an older man that love all women.
Okay.
I was like, "You fucking idiot,
You
fam.
just exposed yourself.
You just exposed." My man said, "You should have just said, I'm an older man that likes women of age." Simple. My man said, all women. What's all women? 15.
You know, with him, I can
You know,
stop
can be
listening to his
prosecuted
music.
for that.
He needs to be put in prison. Remember what he said? They should have put him in jail 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's a.
So he's guilty.
You have the nerve to say that, and then you have the nerve to give him crocodile tears.
Yeah, but again, he was messed up as a kid.
Cool. We'll put up.
Childhood affects you as an adult, you know.
at the same
But I'm not condoning his like behavior. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just saying.
Really sad, but at
Like,
the same time,
We're mentioning all these people, but remember, like as well, they've actually both had messed up childhoods.
Nah, but R. Kelly's one is a different thing.
one.
It's a different thing. I'll tell you why
But
it's
he
a different
did
thing.
get sexually.
Yeah.
His
We all
sister,
know.
but-
Listen,
That I was-
no.
I wish they interviewed the sister as well, you
I thought it
know.
was his uncle. That's what I heard.
No, sister.
Okay.
Listen, okay. The thing about R. Kelly, you know, R. Kelly was putting shit like this in his. Even Michael was not telling me, Aaliyah's got that vibe. Little cute Aaliyah's got that vibe. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Michael was not saying all of that shit. R. Kelly was telling us in his music. Do you know what the Pied Piper is, fam? Google what the Pied Piper story is. R. Kelly's a sick man. He's a sick man.
You know what's funny though? The thing for me, yeah, I can and can't meet his music. And because I've grown up on it. And the thing is, for me personally, I've known about all these things for time. I've grown up knowing. Like, Boondocks even told us about it. Like, come on, like.
Yeah, Boondocks.
So,
my nigga Huey.
Like, so why now? Why now you don't all asking, oh my gosh, this is happening?
Okay,
like, we've known about it. We've seen flipping videos. Only reason he didn't get convicted is because the girl denied it was her. And he denied it was her. And
No,
him.
but
Do you know
at
what
the
I mean?
same
Like,
time, yeah.
he was
I've
guilty.
never
Like, why
understood
are
that
you
case.
shocked?
The nigga is I have seen the tape.
Yeah,
I've seen the tape.
It is Robert Kelly in the video. He is peeing on that girl.
And as a minor, you can tell she's
She's
tiny.
Oh, baby.
Even from when R. Kelly was marrying Aaliyah, from 14 years of age.
And then he lied about it.
AJ,
18.
no. This is how fucked R. Kelly is. My man married Aaliyah and made the album. AJ, nothing but a number.
Yeah, that's
and then he no. For the visuals, he is in the background of that video, just standing there. He's in the background of that cover, just standing there like some perv. Oh my god.
Because he is.
R. Kelly
He is a perv.
Robert Kelly, fam. This guy.
People should know he's a child molester. Like.
And then people had the nerve to kind of like bash Aaliyah for it as well.
Oh, but you know, so what's new? You not seen as an interview saying how Aaliyah's mum was doing things with R. Kelly as well.
Oh my goodness.
And this girl I don't know who, I forgot who she was here, but I don't think she should have said anything.
No,
Yeah,
but the thing is, but at the same time, yeah, you realize like we're okay. Most of our generation is on this fuck R. Kelly thing.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, the 40+ black women community still fuck with him. Cause remember, who paid? Do you not see the story about the woman who
Yeah,
catches bell?
I heard about it a lot.
And do you know what jarred me especially? After the whole documentary came out, R. Kelly went to a club the next day, and the majority of the women there were women. All stupid girls coming there shaking their
But
ass
the
around
thing is,
him.
unfortunately, he's got a predominantly female fan base. Like, and oh my god, have you not seen the video of him like going on stage, yeah, who's singing, yeah? He's like, keep what? Oh my god! Listen, after this, I'm gonna show you lot in the video. He's on stage. He's on the stage. He's squatting, yeah. He's got his crotch all out. I'm describing it for the audience. He's got his crotch all out. He throws a towel into the audience. He tells the audience, keep wiping. Then the girls are just wiping his, now wipe my lips. And then they're wiping it.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that enough proof to prove that R. Kelly's a 6'5"?
Oh, but we've all known this. So like,
But that's the truth.
it's
We've
been that
actually
way. We've all known this.
He was on trial during the whole childhood, so
Exactly, like.
we can't really say anything wild. But the thing is, he used tactics. Every time he went to court, the next day he will release a song which he knows that everybody will be playing at family parties, weddings. He knows what he's doing.
Obviously.
Stepping in him a lot. All his songs, like.
Even that backyard party, something like that.
I can't be singing that shit.
Like, his music is so nice. But
Yeah, like,
this guy,
I Believe I Can Fly.
You have to.
No,
That's
you
what
can
I
listen to that one though.
I believe I can fly.
You
I
can
listen
that
to
one.
Christmas.
That song.
Twitter, you can get at me. I'm not cancelling that one. You see, I believe. You see, Space Jam. Nah.
That was, you know
Don't
that
do
film.
that. Don't
Every
do
R.
that.
Kelly song is getting cancelled by me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All of them.
I have a question
All of
though.
them,
Yeah.
Are you Christian?
Yeah,
Do you believe that all sins are sin?
yeah.
So you should cancel a lot of people then. Do you think about that? Like, there's a lot of people that do dumb shit
Okay.
and have killed people, but still listen to their music.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up, Sienna. So what separates? Obviously, they've committed different crimes.
Celebrities that kill.
But what
Don't
separates?
look at me.
Huh?
I want to listen to singers that kill.
Don't
You were
you?
listening to that Murder on My Mind, nigga.
First of
Don't
all,
even try that shit.
That pops up on my
You
YouTube
wasn't
channel.
listening to that.
It was an advert.
No, fuck off. This thing. I think we were applying for something, didn't it? We were both in the library. This nigga's like, man, I'm thinking, dude, this guy's a serial. Can you not see this? This guy's a
It
serial
was just
killer.
one part of it. One part of the thing that was a meme. I just wanted to see how it
You're-
went.
Really?
Right, you're my guy. I'm not gonna expose you too tough, but
That's your own. I don't give a damn.
You
No
know
one
the
can come and
truth.
tell
You
me.
know the truth.
That's the only song I've listened to that might be talking about murder.
But cool. There's different celebrities. For example, what separates an R. Kelly from a Chris Brown? Obviously, the crimes
that's
are.
the hardest one.
But the crimes are different. But they still.
I feel like with Chris Brown, him and Rihanna, they got into like that physical.
Yeah.
But Rihanna came out and she said that, what do you call it? She provoked him and all that stuff, but even that's not an excuse for him to put his hands on her. At the same time, he apologized. She forgave him. She said the rest of the world should just forgive him as well.
It's true.
He's changed his ways. Well, I don't know. Everybody's saying
very
that
remorseful.
someone said that he hit Karuchi. I don't know that one.
Pushed her down the stairs apparently.
She buckled.
No, it's not a lie.
That was bad. That is so bad. How did you say that?
Masculinity. Wow. Toxic masculinity.
Hey.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's like apologizing and everything, and he's making a difference.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But people still want to be cancelling him. That's the thing with XXX.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. He was making a difference at the end of coming to the end of his life. But people still wanted to say, oh, he's cancelled.
But the thing is, X didn't touch her though.
No,
exactly.
he did.
She came.
No.
One of them, she came out and said that it was a lie.
But no. The main one everyone's talking about there is he touched her. The one who's fathering his kid.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
No. X.
I thought one girl heard about the pregnancy.
I heard that.
But one of one of the kids. I think one of the girl's gonna have the kid is gonna name it after one of X's favorite words, Gaikum or whatever. I can't remember the exact name, but yeah, no, there's actually
Gaikum.
No, X made up a word, yeah.
And she was gonna name it that.
Yeah.
American.
Yeah. But no. If you look up the case on X, because I'm a big X fan in it, but he touched that fam badly.
But at the same time,
even there's audio. But
let me say one thing.
No.
Let me say one thing. Okay, everybody knows as a Christian, God says forgive and forget. Not forgive and forget, but he says like forgive, and he's the only one that can judge and stuff like that. So I feel like these people that make bad decisions and they do wrong, but then they apologize for it and try and make a difference in their life. We can't keep bringing up their past saying, but you did this, but you did this.
Exactly.
That's not on.
Just when they're remorseful about it. Then.
But the thing is, with R.Kelly, this idiot has not apologized, so he can stay where he rot in jail. What's his name? Jussie Smollett. But the thing is, with Chris Brown, Chris Brown has apologized, so that's why I can still listen to his music. And people keep still saying, but he did this, but he did that. He hit me.
Leave Chris Brown alone.
My guy, if you want to stay in the past, stay in the past. That's why you're not succeeding in life.
Exactly. He's got his money, man.
Like, let's be real.
Cool.
People need to start drinking their water and shut the fuck up and mind their own business. Like,
damn, I'm gonna beat that without me swearing like that. Shit. Oh, damn.
Now, like, people need to leave Chris Brown alone.
Yeah, we really.
That's Chris Breezy.
Okay. Are you saying that? Are you saying that because your obvious infatuation with him? Or are you saying that objectively?
Like, I'm just saying that because it's facts. Oh, even if I didn't like Chris Brown, like, personally, like,
I need to leave him alone.
He's changing. Like, people not see he's changing, and people still like come out of that stupid girl, lying about that rape case. That pissed me off because at the end of the day, there's actually people that are getting raped out here.
Do you know what jarred me about that whole rape case is that the way people are so quick to jump on him and just drag him. Even that stupid. I'm not gonna call it stupid, but even Eve when she went on live TV and tried to drag him, say this, that.
No, but that's why I feel like people love an agenda.
But people at the same time, when she was asked to apologize, why did she only apologize to her Instagram? You know she's only gonna get 20k views with that small fan base.
That's all people.
Why did you apologize on a live TV show where you dragged him?
Boom. No. The thing is about this year. People, I've seen this. People's narrative. They put their narratives over the information. There's a certain Chris Brown. Obviously, he deserved. At the time, he deserved the criticism for hitting Rihanna. He deserved it. At the time, no. Because at the time, that behavior was inexcusable.
Don't be doing that. He did deserve it.
Okay, I get it. But at the same time, it's like...
No!
I don't...
Domestic abuse.
I don't want to sound like a bad person or anything. I don't support domestic abuse at all. But... Me, can't lie, like... I'm actually gonna sound like a real bad person. People are gonna get at me for this.
Fuck them, fam.
But at the same time, when you provoke someone, you're gonna get a reaction.
That's
true. Do you know what I mean? And I understand like feminism and that stuff, but if I'm provoking someone, I can't. In my head, I know you're gonna switch. If someone's provoking me as well, definitely I will switch at you.
There's a limit.
Of course.
And maybe the way I watched it in the documentary, it was like that kind of. It wasn't like I'm gonna bang you. It was more like.
Did you see the photos though?
Yeah, okay, but
it wasn't just a
have you
seen smashed her head against the window?
Swam uppercut.
Like, but have you seen his story though?
Nah, I want to watch it.
I watched it. And
it's on Netflix, isn't it?
No, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
But I'll watch it. Yeah, and as someone who studies film and TV, and Jason can say this, documentaries can be constructed in a way that's very biased.
Yeah, I know. But
So obviously Chris Brown is gonna paint himself in the best light
Of course.
possible. And vice versa. The Michael Jackson document is gonna paint Michael in the worst way possible, and the R. Kelly one. But now, obviously, so with documentaries, they do have facts in them, but the whole documentary isn't fact.
yeah, I get that. But obviously, he should have like if she's broken, you either leave the situation or like.
I swear they're on the highway.
Yeah, no, it made it really awkward, didn't it?
Yeah.
But like,
I understand
but
that.
I can understand how it happened. It shouldn't have happened, but I understand how it happened.
Okay.
And as well as women need to understand, like sometimes don't provoke people.
Oh.
Like you can get a reaction. Like you can shout like abuse and stuff, but if you're actually like in someone's face and shouting, cussing them, swearing at them, hitting them,
Y'all gonna get slept up.
Especially if you know that they don't give a fuck.
yeah, they might have a temper. You don't know. Like you should never. No one should ever like keep pushing on buttons.
You see, ladies, don't get onto the man them here. Listen, this information is coming from another woman. You know, take heed.
But a lot of girls do that sometimes,
And they think it's funny.
and then they get surprised when they. I'm not condoning domestic abuse, but they get surprised when a guy like does that. Like sometimes a guy doesn't even mean to hit you. Like you know, like they say I'm doing this in your face, and all of a sudden I let go, and sometimes your hand might fling. Shit that happens. Like,
But I feel like with R. Kelly, the reason why R. Kelly is different to Chris Brown is because this stuff is well documented over a period of decades.
and he's not even remorseful. Like he's not saying sorry. He's not admitting to anything.
The only time he became remorseful was when he left prison after that idiot girl tried to bail him out. And then he's actually felt what prison is actually like, so that's why he started crying.
But the thing is, you see, okay, let's go to the interview, innit? Let's go to the interview. You see that interview? I have two questions. What was he trying to accomplish?
Honestly,
What was he? Because the thing is, his answers were just horrendous. There were so many just terrible takes.
How stupid would it be for me to hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement? Oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster. And y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career. Robert. 30 years of my career.
that acting was over the top.
Yeah, it was very.
The whole crying.
But
thing was
guys,
really-
I don't mean to seem off topic or anything, but do you feel like he was kind of singing through it?
Of course.
His voice is like God actually blessed him with an amazing voice, and I'm actually it's shameful that's gone to waste.
Yeah, that
It was
voice-
that kind of guy.
that voice
Look,
to seduce 15-year-olds, yeah, saying that.
God bless, or what do you call it, Satan with an amazing voice. He was the leader of the choir in heaven. Where is he now? In hell.
So what you trying to say about R. Kelly?
He should rot in prison.
Basically, he's
Electric chair.
he should go to hell, innit?
Yeah.
Hey,
No, electric, that's too far.
you guys are horrible.
What do you mean that's too far? See what you've been doing. There's so many families that have been divided because he's taken these girls, kept them in. Hold on.
No, I'm letting you finish.
Ooh.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
let you finish.
Hold on. He's taken these girls and left and put them in houses, like basically sex cults.
I've heard about that.
And they haven't seen their family for how long? In the documentary, the mothers were crying, all that. They were saying they're on the lookout for their child. The video, have you seen that video of one of the girls? She did an interview, but she was still in the house, and you can literally see someone, a shadow in the background, just giving her directions.
Yeah.
And then certain questions, he was like, If that's how you know this guy's guilty.
In fact, let me come with my facts and energy in it. I think it was on the Stephen Colbert show, one of them late night talk shows. Yeah, he was interviewing Gal King, the one who interviewed him. Yeah, apparently, she was saying during the girls' portion of the interview, because obviously they interviewed R. Kelly, interviewed the girls in it. During the girls' portion of the interview, she said R. Kelly wasn't in the room, but whenever certain question would come up, you'd hear somebody coughing in the background. And then she said, "Oh, he's trying to basically give them signals on what questions not to
I have
answer."
a question. Wait. So what? So everybody knows that they're in this house.
Yeah. No.
So what do they think this house is for?
What do you mean?
Like, do they think this is just like, what do you call it, a big sleepover or something?
But the girls are 18. They do what they want.
Yeah, they said
They
that.
do what they want.
They said
It's
they
like-
all
it's
have a relationship with him.
They will have a relationship.
yeah, it's
Got,
different.
that's what I said. He's in a relationship with both of them. That's because
them two idiots that came on to the interview.
Yo,
R. Kelly, like, what do you call it? R. Kelly is, he ain't Kelly.
Like, shut up, man. I don't
They're
like
idiots. They're idiots.
them. Fam,
yo, you know what?
because
Is it a
he's
threesome?
swinging
Apparently, it's
aside.
not a threesome either.
Why is there two of them?
But she didn't discuss her
This is some
sexual.
Oyibo nonsense, but obviously
What
black
do you
people
mean?
for once.
These are all black people.
I know this is
is
something
not
that you find out
This
Oyibo
is-
people,
You
but
can't blame them this time.
You know, fam.
honestly, fam,
Listen,
I might just convert to their skin
Hey.
because this ain't my people.
So you can unseason your chicken, yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Salt and pepper, yeah.
Yeah, salt and
Yeah, I
pepper,
don't
fam.
mind, you know. A bit of bangers and mash for baby, easy, ain't me?
Yeah. White people season with they don't season with nothing. They season with
Hey,
air,
come on,
fam.
man. They're starting to
Hey.
improve, man, guys.
Hey, but
They got a
Even
seasoning
a
packets.
geek, bro.
This is why I say Oyibo people because they don't know what I'm saying. But you said white people
I don't.
straight up.
I'm Mundele.
Wow, it's Congolese.
And I got anyway. But anyway,
I thought all they knew was French.
Bonjour.
oh, anyway, listen. Oh, see, maybe lose my train of thought. What's your what I said? But yeah, the whole thing about the R. Kelly interview is that if I was his publicist, I will tell him to shut the fuck up. There's so many things answers you'll just give it. He's like, I need help on how to have a big heart. Those people get stabbed. I'm like, shut up. Listen, your heart is failing you right now, fam. You don't have a heart because listen, the way you're chatting to these minors, the way you're keeping these girls in these sex cults and all of this thing you're doing, you're done out here, Robert, fam. But some people are telling me he doesn't deserve prison. He needs a mental institution.
He doesn't need
I
a
don't like
mental
them people that
instinct.
say stuff like
Why?
that. He doesn't need a mental.
But
What do you call it,
prevention
whatever.
is no, but
But what's prison gonna do?
yeah.
You gonna do his time.
He's gonna do his
He's gonna end
time.
up dying there.
Probably get.
I mean, shit. They didn't.
He-
He'll probably
I
get.
said there's prison for like mental institutions.
Okay, there's a
like
bit
that.
for, but they get like really
No.
special treatment at the same time.
If Bill Cosby went to jail, R. Kelly can go to jail.
Exactly. Straight up.
Exactly.
I don't know. I feel like he needs
Cellmates.
something more severe. I don't feel prison's enough.
You need electric
What, electric
chair.
chair?
No. Look here. I know that R. Kelly has done dirt in the
Electric
past,
chair.
I think he's
But electric
in
chair.
isolation.
That's a bit
Isolation.
too far.
Isolation.
Isolation.
For the rest of his life.
The rest of his
That's
life,
beautiful.
isolation.
Amen.
He needs to
Because
be locked up in
prison,
an
you're still
asylum.
around other people.
Yeah.
Everyone's in that picture. What's it called again?
Hey, but
Talent show in prison gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, with Justice Weller.
It's not enough. Prison's not enough.
Nah, isolate him.
all I'm gonna say, niggas know what happened in prison, you know,
Exactly.
especially to molesters. Niggas know what happened
Okay,
in
well,
prison.
not gonna lie. it's not
Niggas
good.
know what happened
You don't
in
know. He
prison.
might have other niggas in there to help him. You don't know. He needs to be isolated. Like,
His brother, I swear his brother's still in prison. They better not go to the same one.
imagine.
Hey!
Team up.
Don't touch my bro like that, man.
And this guy's
Team up
big
like
guy.
that.
He had like 5XL on his side. Are you fucking with me?
The same when I say it's a preference, put them both on the electric chair.
Alright, cool.
Yes.
Are you sort of select chair business?
Wait,
Hey.
obviously, I know this
Killing
is
is not an
fucked. innit?
option.
I know this is fucked, but he since he brought out the argument, is it a preference? No.
Wait, hold on.
For R. Kelly, if you're look, obviously R. Kelly's a bit,
Tapped.
but there are other niggas like him,
If
innit?
it is it a
So should
preference?
do. So
Is it a preference for a grown man to like
Hey,
underage women?
I don't agree with that
Jojo,
shit.
That's not a preference.
That's not a preference.
That's not a preference. at
No,
all.
but the thing
That's
is
a
that I bet.
paedophile right there.
I mean,
nonce.
Jimmy, what's his name?
mean,
Jimmy Savile.
I mean, technically, just to be grammatically correct, he's not a paedophile. Pedophiles are children. He's a
Wasn't Aaliyah 14 and he was 27?
that's a man, not a
I
child.
hope he was
There's
29.
a difference between man.
Oh, he was 29. That makes
I'm
sense.
sorry, like,
No, but there's a pedophiles like children. I think children's like 10 and under, isn't it? And then minor is like 13, 14, 16. Yeah, no, that's a minor.
Yeah.
Like you like for example, you're not gonna call a teenager on the street. That's a minor. Do you know what I mean? You got charged as a minor. I think what he committed was statutory rape. That's the rape. That's the rape of a minor. You see.
It doesn't say no age here, it just says a child.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
anyway,
he's still child.
pedophilia or statutory rape, either way, R. Kelly, you're a sick man. At the same time, maybe.
And I can stop listening to you music for that.
But you're gonna cancel him, yeah?
But you're still gonna listen to Be Back and Fly.
Cool.
Yo, I haven't listened to that since last year before the
But I can't, like, if it comes on playlist, I'm not gonna change it.
Okay, we were having a conversation earlier before the podcast started about we should stop supporting his music because that puts money into his pockets.
That's
and
what I
stuff
said.
like
Okay.
that. And it keeps
It's
it
so
relevant.
true.
But then
it put money in other people's pockets as well. Maybe other people get affected as well, you know. The producers, like he writes most of his songs, I can't lie. So the songwriting.
The producers, they can get new artists to
Yeah,
work
true,
for.
but like-
But for him, you're putting money still into his pocket.
Yeah.
Still into that, and then he's putting money into that house that he has all them girls
True.
in.
But at the same
That's
time,
true.
okay, you're not. Oh, you're putting money into R. Kelly's pocket, but you're putting money into the label's pocket, really. And I feel
As
like
well.
And I feel
Do
like
you really want to be giving money to a label that still has that guy's song?
No.
I bet.
but the label that still has R. Kelly probably still has one of your favorite artists, though.
Do I give a damn?
You do give it that.
What label is he on? Let me search what
check-
label is he on.
Check what label
Do you
he's
know
on.
what?
I swear, if he was on Def Jam, you can't even say nothing.
If he was on Def Jam, I know.
Huh?
He's definitely not on Def Jam. There's no
Okay,
way he's on Def Jam.
while he's
Who you check?
while Jason's doing fact checking, but the thing is,
Go on, fact check then.
fact check then.
Then fact check.
What label's he on?
He's on Rockline. I don't know who's on that Jive, but he's on RCA. Shit.
Yeah, and I know bare niggas. Who's on RCA? Let's Google the RCA roster now. Yeah, say it.
Britney Spears.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Pink. Oh, Pink is good because she's calm. Shakira, ain't no listening.
Okay.
Okay.
I like Shakira.
Not anymore.
Shakira.
SZA.
Yeah.
She's mainly on TV.
Facts, yeah.
Leave her alone.
But I don't know. She's
Christina
still.
Aguilera, Miley Cyrus, these are all white people. Justin Timberlake, Alicia Keys, Backstreet Boys, Usher, Charlie Wilson, Enrique.
Yeah,
Okay.
these
Okay. So my
Alright, we
wider
get
point.
Khaled.
Okay, we get the wider point. My point is.
Brockhampton.
Yeah,
Alright, we get it.
Listen, my wider point is cancelling his music really gonna change? Because really gonna change now, something.
No.
No.
But it's just gonna stop.
It's just little something.
mentally supporting him.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, the thing is, and the thing is, what I hear about Twitter as well sometimes, they'll be like, I'm cancelling Michael Jackson. Did you even listen to him? You can't cancel something you're not endorsing. Like, it doesn't make sense, fam. The thing is, you can only, the people, if you want to cancel him, cancel him. The more you say, I'm cancelling R. Kelly, you're still saying R. Kelly. You're keeping his name relevant. You're keeping his name trendy. Even right now, this podcast, we're keeping him trendy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we have
That's
to
why
talk.
people say
Exactly.
RK3.
No.
1-1.
No, it's
Why?
still R.
That's
Kelly.
still R. Kelly. Like
You're still putting his
talking
name
about
into
him
the
is
atmosphere.
still doing
The
it.
thing is,
Like
if
Apparently, saying Michael Jackson's name means he burns more in hell.
oh, shut up.
That's
what
a
the
lie.
hell?
The
God
thing
punish
is,
them people.
listen.
I've read that somewhere.
Look, do you know what? In humanity, humans are very simple creatures. If you want to get rid of something, you want to get rid of someone from your life, ignore them. People hate to be ignored. They'd rather be hated than ignored. So if you really want to let R. Kelly fade into obscurity, that's how you hurt him. Because all of these antics, he booked that interview, he did, he wanted that interview.
Girl.
Yes.
Okay.
He wants to, obviously he's going to prison, so he wants to maximize his time before he goes jail. So the thing is about R. Kelly, if we just stop saying his name, cancel him. If you want to listen to his music, just listen to it in quiet. Please, no social gatherings, no R. Kelly, no, maybe I Believe I Can Fly.
And don't go to his flipping tours.
Oh, you see,
He's still touring.
Okay,
What?
when he was whatever.
no,
yeah,
he
but
still is.
It's still-
Do you know what's the documentary? Yeah, that's how he met two of the concubines. They're in the sex cult. Yeah.
And don't get the VIP special.
Yeah, they get the VIP.
Everyone who goes to
they're in
start
the
just
corner.
stupid, fam. Man.
yeah, I can't lie. I wouldn't. That's actually proper supporting him.
Honestly,
When you go to
Yeah,
they
no,
can
when you
grab you
go
when
to
you're
the
walking
tour-
out and say, I want this one. Look at
Or you go to his court, then women outside.
Yeah.
I'm
When
telling
he's backstage,
Trust me.
he's already looking for his
Trust me.
first victim. So
How old are you, darling?
You really sound like a slaver now.
I can't do that. I'm not American. I can't do that. Like I said, Sean said, R. Kelly's voice is very melodic, fam. I can't.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
fam.
It
it's
is
like-
mad. Why?
His
Why?
voice is bare it's bare
Damn. Like his
it's
voice.
soothing, innit? Let me not lie, fam.
Remember what, the funniest thing I've ever heard? It's not funny, but at the same time, I like the way Beyonce's man patterned this. When he asked the Destiny Childs, all of them to come to his studio at
Sounds
12 a.m.
fair,
by
fam.
themselves, the one was like, I don't care if you're good. We don't
Nah.
care.
That's the thing as well. Is that when I watched the documentary, innit? Just because it's R. Kelly, he could put your child on, even though you know like his past and shit.
That's what America's
But
done out
because he
here.
didn't get convicted, it's okay for you let your child
exactly.
go by themselves, and for him to provide someone to watch
that's why
your child.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of blame the parents in a way.
It's always the parents' fault.
I always blame
Because
I
in the
blame the
interview,
parents in a way.
in that interview, I swear he said something to the effect of something similar to the effect. I'm not quoting him, but something like, the parents sold them to me.
They
Yeah, I
basically
heard
did
that.
that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, because he was even doing circles around the school. The principal had to tell him, yo, you need to stop doing this. But why is it that the parents will know that this guy is moving a bit
Kelly,
dodgy and you allow your child
Please.
to go
How the fuck
ahead
is R.
and
Kelly allowed
do-
to near anywhere near schools?
That's
fam?
bad
What's the-
parenting.
Obviously, we
No,
can't
this is
say much
this is
being a
years
parent though,
after
because
he
none of our
graduated
parents.
and he started on being on the rise. That's when he started to do circles
No,
around
he
his own
was
school.
he was still
But
doing
you know-
it. Even
you
when
know
he
what?
was big man was still going to McDonald's. That same damn McDonald's. Like,
That's like going to a McDonald's in like War of Thrones just to catch some girls walking
Imagine
out.
where
Basically.
you showed me this this the other day. But how can R. Kelly's former lawyer say he's guilty as fuck? Fam?
And he's dying of cancer.
That's oh my god. That's the thing. The thing about R. Kelly, everyone you can't deny this shit. Too many people are coming out and telling you this nigga's done at it.
And people still want to be supporting him. That Christian woman who owns that daycare, she needs to get her license taken.
No, but okay.
Because you own a daycare and you're bailing this idiot out.
Period.
A nonce.
Yeah.
Okay,
period.
but can we? Okay. See how we spoke about last episode about men encouraging toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
You see the people on R. Kelly's team.
Females.
You see the people.
Sorry, there's a lot of females that encourage that nonsense.
Yeah.
True, very true. You see the
America,
people on his
man.
people. See the people around him, his entourage, people on his tour.
Yeah.
They all came out and said on the documentary he was doing all this. Shouldn't they be held slightly responsible?
Yeah.
By association.
But for slightly encouraging that, because if niggas are around me, doing fuckery like that, brother.
They encouraged it, they
I'm
knew about
leaving.
it. The manager, the one
I'm
who was at the
leaving.
wedding with Amalia,
Yeah.
right, he should be in prison as well.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Because you allowed this to go on. And you did. They even told her mum. Well, now her mum apparently she's been getting her cheeks clapped by him, but obviously they didn't tell the mum.
Hey,
we
that
don't
bit.
need-
No.
The thing about R. Kelly is there's so much evidence out there
Yeah.
for people to still be backing him, for people to still be supporting him. I don't know what's wrong with you. With Michael, I admit, I'm very Michael Jackson biased. It's going to take a lot for me.
A lot of evidence.
A lot of
And
evidence.
this issue really just came out, and I really don't trust these people that are talking.
A lot of evidence would need to be presented forward for me to even,
Yeah, because people do a lot for money.
But it's wild what people actually do, but especially celebrities, what they do behind closed doors. All this is just wild.
I think we've had a productive conversation about this,
We really get to the root of the question. Can
What?
we separate the music from the artist?
Depends on the crime. Depends.
R. Kelly's one.
A sin's a sin, to be honest.
Nah.
That's for R.
Because all your favorite, if it's innocent, all your favorite rappers are talking about robbing banks and all
That's
of
what
this
I'm.
shit.
Okay, this is my
Who's my
point.
favourite rapper that talks about that?
No, I'm not. Maybe
My
not.
favourite rapper is...
Go on, say some Christian music. Go on.
Logic.
And just funny.
My favourite rapper...
Yeah, go on, because I want to hear this.
Logic.
My favourite rapper is Lee Cray, a Christian rapper.
Just because they're Christian, don't mean
I
they
beg,
ain't had a past.
I beg.
I'm just saying.
He said rapping about these stuff.
Okay, true.
Listen, my nigga 50 Cent, real guy. Yeah, he was doing some badness back
I really wanted to say something about 50 Cent.
And as
the
well,
game. He was doing some badness back in the... Oh, you see, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Create. Yeah, they all of them
Okay, but
niggas.
he
I have a question though, guys.
No, but they're still rapping about it,
No, Snoop Dogg, have you heard his new album? It was a gospel album.
Gospel, yeah, Snoop Dogg's.
We're not listening to it. We're listening to Doggy Style anyway.
Wow.
But I have a question.
I see unbelievers.
Some of these people, musicians, sell drugs.
Yeah, yes.
And drugs has messed up so much
Drill.
of black people. Yeah, so
Yes.
what? Is that okay?
That's my business.
Yeah, but
No, but that's why I kept it real.
That's the people that are taking the
kept it
drugs
real.
business.
I kept it real. I kept it real. I said, listen, it depends on the crime. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna put this whole standard of sins and sin because I know there's certain sins I'm willing to tolerate and certain ones I'm not.
Because
personally, I can
Not all
separate
sins
it.
equal to be fam.
Yeah.
I can separate it.
Nah,
can.
cuz.
Yeah, the only thing is I won't support their stuff. Like I'm not gonna buy their merchandise. I'm not
I'm
gonna.
gonna legally
I'm not gonna go
listen to
no
it on
freaking
YouTube.
tour. Yeah, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather download music illegally.
Wow, is that what you're on?
Well, no,
I mean,
she might not, but you know, if you want to boycott R. Kelly, just go on a little Google search. You know the deal.
yeah,
To
but
boycott him.
Yeah, just illegally, innit?
Michael Jackson, I just need to watch that interview first.
Yeah.
I need to
Michael
watch
Jackson.
it.
I mean, no.
But I hate interviews about that stuff now.
The thing about Michael Jackson, like I said, I'm incredibly biased, innit? Obviously, it's gonna take a lot. You're gonna have to overwhelm me with evidence, like the one that R. Kelly did. You're gonna have to do a lot, fam. Like, I'm sorry, but like I said, you're making a documentary. It is your responsibility to put all the information out there to convince the audience. You get me? The burden of proof is on you, but at the same time, if he did it, he has to be cancelled, man. I'm sorry, man.
Plus, I just realised I don't listen to music like that anyway.
Who, Michael Jackson?
I don't listen to R.Kelly that much anymore anyway. Like, there's only like one, two songs that I believe I can fly cool. On my gospel playlist, it's there.
Why is
What?
R. Kelly on your gospel
Gospel?
playlist?
No, because
I think I can fly. It's just
What fly?
in the mornings. Yeah, I used to sing that song all the time in the mornings.
True,
Like,
that song is good, but I feel like them type of songs I can't really like let go like that.
it's very hard.
They're very
I believe I
fam.
Can Fly is a beautiful song.
Nah,
Yeah.
you see me, I grew up with Michael, fam. You see that whole Thriller album,
Ah!
PYT,
Ooh, yes.
Baby Be Mine,
On the wall.
Thriller. Are you dumb?
Michael Jackson's overrated.
He is not.
Are you fucking
joking.
dumb? Don't
Oh.
ever chat rubbish like that about the King of Pop again. Don't do that.
Wow,
Don't
man's
do
emotional.
that. Don't do. Be
careful of what you say,
Listen,
bro.
I don't tolerate. Sorry, I
You
don't
see
tolerate
these
no.
non-supporters.
I don't tolerate no. Michael Jackson is the GOAT,
Okay.
the GOAT, greatest of all time.
There's no other
No
musician.
Prince. You get
There's
me?
No other musician that will ever
Don't
do
put Prince
what
in-
Michael
leave
Jackson
Prince
has
out of
done.
this.
Prince
in
will
the
never
music
do such a thing.
Yeah, leave Prince out of this, man.
Don't do eyes like that. Prince
Be
will never do such a thing.
respectful to the deceased.
Before, if he comes back up here and slaps you, silly.
bro.
I give
Prince
Prince
Leave
2020. You'll see a documentary, fam.
I hope not.
I feel that they're getting most of these niggas out of here.
Yeah, but
I feel like there's an agenda. They're getting most of our
I feel
kings
like
out of here.
if Prince comes up next, then it's definitely
It's an agenda.
Illuminati.
No, not to say.
I'm telling you, it's definitely Illuminati because remember Michael Jackson died after he tried to expose them. Let me just say that.
No, Michael Jackson
Remember,
died on a conspiracy thing from our end. We're not gonna get into
That whole
Let's not do this today, guys.
investigation
Let's not do this
of how he died. It was the Illuminati. See why were they all struggling for how many years? Just to find
guaranteed.
out.
Guaranteed. Anyway, listen, we're gonna go on a mad tangent. We're gonna wrap it up. Any last words on Michael Jackson, Prince, or any other?
Don't say Prince.
I said,
innit?
sorry,
Okay.
Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
Okay.
Sorry, Prince.
I just want to
Purple
say
Rain.
is that I can separate the music. I'm not gonna say that I can't separate the music. R. Kelly, I'm not gonna listen to him anymore. I stopped listening to him anyway. Michael Jackson, I need to watch the documentary and see what's actually going on. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really believe what these white. Let me not say white. What these
Oyinbo.
people.
Wow, racism.
Shut up! I'm not gonna believe what these people are saying because not gonna lie, when they came to testify years ago, they said it didn't happen. You were of age that you could have spoke up, but you didn't want to. So I don't trust it right now. I know, but at the same time, it is traumatic.
Yeah.
For stuff like that, you
Exactly.
are shook of like the uproar what happened if you actually said it will happen.
Exactly.
So I'm in the middle of it. So I didn't even listen to Michael Jackson like that. So I don't even
Fuck off.
Obviously, R.
Your
Kelly.
fave is a nonce. Sorry.
Obviously, R. Kelly liked her music when I grew up. It was lovely, beautiful, but obviously, fuck you innit. You're a dirty scumbag and you deserve to go to prison, you
Jesus
dickhead.
Christ.
Oh my god!
And that's
Who's
for
watching
Michael.
this?
And that's for Michael Jackson. He's innocent. Leave the man to rest in peace. That's all I gotta say.
Joanna.
What I gotta say is I can separate the music from the musician, but I don't even start care like that anymore. Can't lie, some of his songs like there was my jam from time ago, but I just thought other music, so it's not that deep to me, to be honest. And for me, I feel like if I was going to start, if I was a supporter of R.K., then I'll be doing tours and shit. But I'm not, so therefore I'm not supporting R.K. Just comes to his music. I mean, I'm flipping supporting him. I just like the lyrics, some of the lyrics.
Damn.
Yeah, and I like some of the songs. And Chris Brown, everybody leave Chris Brown the fuck alone. His past is past. People like can change.
Amen.
With me, my final
And only
words.
God can
Wait,
judge.
let me just say something as well. Yeah,
Damn shit.
with these people, like Chris Brown especially, he was remorseful. R. Kelly is not. He has not said sorry. He's not admitted to anything. But Chris Brown, if people are remorseful, then you can actually
And it's
just
unfair
look
for
past
Michael
it.
Jackson because Michael Jackson's not
He's
even
good.
alive.
Yeah, exactly. He can't chat for himself. Like you got, come on.
Only his family can speak for him now.
And with me, you see me, R. Kelly, I don't see nothing wrong
What?
with a little prison time. You get me? You get me? I don't see nothing wrong with a little
Whoa,
prison time. You get me?
Electric chair.
If I see about R. Kelly, listen, you're done out here. Whatever slander is coming your way, you deserve it. I don't
Amen.
feel no sympathy for you. You're done out here, man. You make classic albums. I can't listen to them though. Michael Jackson, keep his name out your mouth until you bring proper evidence. Anyway, this
But
is
only God can judge, remember that.
anyway.
Thank you. That was needed. Only God can judge. Yeah, you can remember that.
This has been the Rare Podcast. Again, it has been your host with the most NK, aka NK Flows.
Too sweet to be
the
sour.
Man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Okay, you get me.
You get me?
Let's go.
No.
I beg, sit down.
One
Just stay
last
there.
time. You know, I was joined by
Your boy Cons.
Bridget.
Bridget.
He was joined by Shona.
You're Jamie Shona. And you're here with Jason.
Oh, but fucking.
Jackson.
Jackson, you got
Anyway,
wow.
Hope you hate
this
yourself.
has been the Red Podcast. We are signing out. Peace, blessings, have a nice day.
I wish.
Y'all niggas got me hot.